Hi, this is Jack Stanley, and I wanted to re-invite you all to this channel. I wanted to talk about what I tried to do, because it isn't exactly clear what I tried to do, because it's a Whitman sampler of various things that I do on this channel. Now, I started on YouTube in 2008, right at the very, very beginning. And I made a few videos with my dear friend Eddie Colonia, and he filmed them and put them on here and set up this channel initially. And I didn't do much immediately after that, but then I really started going to town talking about various things, sharing recordings of all types, talking about various aspects of history. And not only history, but also talking about culture, talking about individuals, talking about politics, talking about the political situation. I mean, it's all part of, as I said, the Whitman sampler. And if you don't know what I mean by Whitman sampler, go to a store one day that sells chocolates, and you'll see the Whitman Company, which makes chocolates. And they have something called the Whitman Sampler. And of course, what it is a sampling of all the different types of chocolates. And that's what I try to do when I talk about history, when I talk about music, when I talk about recording, when I talk about many, many different things. And I must say that in the course of the soon-to-be 14 years I have done this, I have broached just about every subject you can imagine. And I have so many more that I wish to share. You know, it's a fascinating thing to be given the opportunity to share a lot of your knowledge and experience. And I think it's also a duty to do so. Because what I have learned, what I have shared, what I've experienced, I have learned from others who have shared, who have learned, and who have experienced. And hopefully, from what I have learned, and from what I share, I can influence and teach you, and hopefully what I have taught and shared with you, you can use to teach and share with others. That's an important thing. We forget that fact when it comes to history. History is not just dates and facts. It's about people. And it's about understanding people, because the greatest self-help book, as I have said a million times, is a history book. It tells you what works, what doesn't work. And when it comes to music, I try to share early recordings, not new stuff, but things from the 1890s and all the way up to maybe the 1930s. And giving you a bit of a Whitman sampler in that as well. I have tried to share various things about what we did wrong, what we did right, how we advanced ourselves, how we regressed. It's an amazing story, the history of mankind, and the various parts and chapters of it. And that involves entertainment, that involves knowledge, that involves study, that involves writing, that involves diplomacy, and that involves war. All of these things are part of history. And I hope I can share a lot more of it as time goes on. So I like to mention this, please come and join this channel. Become part of the experience. Look at things in a slightly different way. Make your understandings a cornucopia. Not just one, but many things all together. That makes things a lot more fun. So I hope you join me. And I hope you join me on this experience, which has been ongoing for a while. But I want to keep going for a great longer time and share with all of you. Thank you so much.